I've made a few videos over the last 2 weeks in relation to the Irish general election 2024, one of which was a post-mortem following the results being released just at the end of November, and the other one was a lookout at some of the fallout from those results just a few days ago. If you haven't already done so, have a look through the feed and you can have a look at those videos. There were a lot of comments in relation to those videos, a lot of people very much agreeing with some of the things that were said, a lot of people disagreeing with what was said, and one of the comments that seemed to be coming up again and again was to do with electoral fraud. So the question is, was the Irish general election rigged? Was it sound? Were the results sound? There have been a lot of instances that have happened post-election that have certainly caused a lot of people to ask questions, one of which in particular was the incarceration of Michelle Keane, who was an independent candidate in Kerry. She was questioning the integrity of the election and the election results, the counting at the ballot boxes, allegedly. She was put in jailed for 4 days. She's been released today on the proviso that she does not talk or bring this subject up again going forward, which is quite odd, because if you break the law or you've done something worthy of being jailed, simply saying I won't do it again is not normally enough to get you back out on the streets again, but that seems to be the case. So certainly questions are being asked there. Thinking about Wicklow, Newton Mount Kennedy, where Philip Dwyer, for example, ran as an independent, was very active on the ground there, documenting the shenanigans that happened there earlier on in the year. Allegedly, it was reported he got 1 vote there versus 165 for Simon Harris. And I would say the residents of Newton Mount Kennedy weren't exactly Simon Harris fans. Then, of course, you had the whole rigmarole around Gerry the monk Hutch. He just appeared like a bolt from the blue, caused a furore in Dublin, didn't end up getting elected, but stole a lot of thunder from another strong independent candidate in the shape and form of Malachy Steenson. And then, of course, you have bizarre results, the like of Helen McEntee, for example, getting re-elected in Meath, and not only re-elected, but increasing her vote share after one failure after another as Justice Minister. No justice is being done. The streets of Ireland are not safe. The borders are lying wide open, and yet McEntee increases her vote share. Some people speculated, well, maybe it's because she comes from a strong GAA family in Meath. Maybe that's the case. Maybe a little bit of local support counts a long way. But then again, in Kildare, you have Dr. Gerry Waters, who was a doctor serving the area for over 40 years. You would have thought that that would have held him in some kind of a standing when it came to the election results as an independent, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So, do I believe there was tampering with the election? I can't say for sure, but certainly there's a lot of very questionable results. And it does seem to be that no matter what's happening, the majority of people in Ireland seem to want the status quo. I'm talking right across the board, not individual pockets of irregularities. So maybe more will come out about this over the coming days and weeks. I don't know, or maybe it will get buried, but certainly a lot of shenanigans and skullduggery seems to be going on. Leave your comments, thoughts and opinions below. Subscribe, share this video, and stay tuned for more uploads here. No Risk, No Reward Media. This is Rick Munn, over and out.